Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 111 of My Player Career Mode. As you can see by the league table, I titled the last episode as well, The Turnaround Begins Today, and it did. We've managed to climb the table a little bit, meaning we're now 6 behind top of the league Inter Milan. Compare that to where we were a few episodes ago, and it's positive at least. So today we look to continue that with 4 more games coming your way. First up is Udinese. We have the Champions League round, or leg 1, I should say, round of 16 as well against Schalke today. So not just Serie A football coming your way. Now, the reason that this has become so important this particular season is because we bookmarked it in as our final season of the My Player Career Mode. So I would love to end off on a high, winning, of course, a cup that we've not won before, which would be the Serie A. That is why I'm prioritising it so much. And as you guys know, I have said that I think in one of the past episodes, I was talking about the player career story maybe coming back, which I am looking to do. But obviously that will mean then that this potentially will come to an end. So if this is to be the final year, I don't want it to be a year where we have such a bad one and don't win anything. But game 1 here against Udinese didn't really go to plan. We took the lead. It was offside. It was rightfully called offside, or Salini it was who finished it off. I then had a chance to give us the lead in the first half. It was well saved. And with 15 minutes to go, I'm not going to lie, I was panicking a little bit. I was sat there and I was like, it's looking like this might be a draw, you know. Everything we've worked hard towards to try and claw it back, it could be thrown away, especially if we draw this and the other teams win. You know, I don't want to have dropped points. But luckily, 15 minutes to go. Greg Taylor popped up, one of the smallest players on the pitch, and he got his head to the corner. And in the end, we took the lead. With 5 minutes to go, we had a chance to double that when we set up Kai Havertz, but he could not convert the finish. So with 4 minutes left, it was Juventus 1, Udinese 0 in a game where we'd had pretty much most of the play. And other than the Orsolini chance, had failed to hit the net up until Greg Taylor's header. And luckily, we managed to get the win. We got the lucky 1 goal that made it the 1-0 victory. So not a lot to report on for the post-con part of the episode. But now we jump to live for 3 more games coming your way, including that Champions League game against Schalke. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I'll be back again tonight as well with the Road to Glory career mode, so make sure you stay tuned. Well, we got away with that one, guys. Honestly, I thought that was going to be more points dropped. I saw it going to the stage, never looked like scoring, so I was thinking it's going to be another 0-0 here. However, we did get the win, and more importantly, Inter lost. So they've dropped points too. We are now 3 points behind them, 5 points behind AC Milan, but Fiorentina keeping tabs with us. Today's game right here against Napoli, I think is, again, a must-win game, but also on that one, if they win it, they'll go above us. Don't know what Milan are doing in terms of their games. I'm not going to focus on them too much because we still have to keep our heads calm and heads cool and just focus on our job. We don't have to worry about other teams. It's out of our hands at this point. There's no point having a look at who they're playing, what they're doing and such. So we'll just deal with our side of things. We're up next into Napoli. Following this, it's a Champions League game against Schalke. So our Champions League knockout round starts, and that is the team we've drawn. I mean, at this point, I would take a Champions League win, given how we're performing. So we'll see how that game goes. But for the most part, Napoli first. We have to try and win this. Here is Danjuma. Swings in the cross. What a start to the game this could be, but we can't convert the header. It's an easy save in the end, and it's led it to a corner to Juventus. And Danjuma's going to get the corner swung in. Up we go again, and another big save. Oh, geez. 2 headers in a row and 2 massive stops. I think it's from Mere in goal for Napoli. He's done his job there twice in a row. Great start for Juventus to this game, though. And while we're on the little bit of calmness in the game, if you guys want to head over to the community section of the channel, I did release a poll for the My Player Career story that is coming out soon. So if you want to vote for the position of the player and maybe give some ideas for the nationality and anything else, head over there, cast the vote, and I will do it shortly for you guys. I did say I'm going to be presenting it differently this time around to how we did it last time. But if you do want to vote on that, community section of the channel, it's over there. What a start to this game. Taylor, Danjuma, finding its pass towards Ziyech. Ziyech to Fernandez. Fernandez feeds us. Quick 1-2, maybe we Danjuma gets us in, and then we can't keep the shot down. Really nice football as well. The interchangeable play was good, but at that point, I just tried to curl it, and I got too much on it. Don't know how I sent it that much over the bar, though, really, because I know I mistimed the shot, but I didn't feel I mistimed it that bad. Honestly, I don't think I should have even pressed the button again. I think if I'd have just shot normally without having to time it, it probably would have tested the goalkeeper. In the end, I've smashed it over the crossbar. Not a good finish. Napoli now will try and craft a chance himself. Mendes going to try and do it. He finds his teammate, and the shot is dragged massively wide. At the moment, Juventus looking more dangerous. Sabitzer is now on, so a bit more of a creative flair in the midfield, if you will. I think Emre Can is also still out there. So Ziyech has come off. Fernandez, Can, and Sabitzer all in the midfield. And as they get forward here, Napoli, can you close him down, please? Why are you letting him run at you like that, Lascelles? Why would you let him run at you? It's just inviting him to get into shooting position. Makes no sense. Attack him. Go and have a go. Try and win the ball back. Don't just stand off like that. Honestly, man. 20 minutes to go here, and we're still searching for this one. Danjuma plays it with Fernandez. Fernandez is going to give us the ball down the line, but there's nobody in the box now. Danjuma is really the only target. Here he is then. First touch wasn't great, but he falls back for Fernandez, and Mere's made a meal of it there. Shot wasn't all that, but he was forced into a save. I didn't feel like it was going to cause that many issues, but it seemed to. Julian Brandt is now on for Orsolini, but I don't think that's the change we should have made because Danjuma's not having a great game so far. Baba's cross swung in. Upamecano gets underneath it. Brandt flicks it on. Under control. Now we look to try and play. We've played it towards Fernandez. Fernandez looking over the top towards Danjuma. He's going to not... Oh, he actually comes away with it somehow. I don't know how he's done that. Danjuma, play it. There is the ball delivered. Danjuma sends it. And there is the goal for Juve. We're going to be booked for a challenge we made earlier on. But with 7 minutes to go, I was going to say 6. We're literally seconds away from 6 minutes left. We have scored. Juventus 1, Napoli 0. Danjuma, who I said maybe should have been taken off because he's had a pretty poor game, has actually made the goal. Step over, plays the pass. Out comes Mere and he gets nowhere near it. It's just so unlucky for him because he's had a good game. We just had no idea what... I didn't even look at the goal, actually. I didn't even know the keeper had come until I saw... When I turned my head, I just smashed it and hoped for the very, very best. And what a goal that is. What a goal it could be as well for this one. My goodness me. 6 minutes to go. Just hold on now, please. Viana gets one touch on it, but it's not enough to take it away, and pairing is required. Just react, man. Viana made the tackle, but then as soon as he makes it, he hasn't got the ball, and nobody really reacts from Juventus as Fernandez is underneath that header. And now it's come towards us. We're going to try and steal it, which we have done. Julian Brandt tries to play a quick one too, which it wasn't good for. At least Cordoba can't convert the header. A minute away from ending this one off. Just keep hold and we are going to get the win. Slender as it is. And there goes a full-time whistle. Both performances so far today not been stellar. But if you win the games when they're required, that is all you can try to do. Fantastic result in the end. 1-0 victory. Gets us it. Inter have beaten Spal, though. And Milan are away to Atalanta. Sorry. At the moment, they are yet to play. But Inter's win means that we just keep pace with them, really. As previously mentioned, the draw was made. We got Schalke. You can see the other ties going ahead and who's got who. Arsenal face Barcelona. Wouldn't be that without it. Brighton. And remember, this isn't me, but Brighton are in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't have any impact on that. Fair play, Brighton. I don't know what they've been doing over there. What's their team like, actually? Just out of curiosity, because I'm quite surprised to see they're actually in here. Who they got in goal? Nobody really of note. I'm quite surprised to see Brighton... Andrea Belotti's playing for Brighton. Santi Mina. I mean, this is incredible. What a... And I thought I was the only reason that Brighton were going to really make it in the Champions League when we had our career mode with them. No, they've gone ahead and done it themselves. Unbelievable. Wow. Fair play. So Brighton in the Champions League, but that is not who we're playing. We face off against Schalke. So let's get into the game. Away for the first leg at the Veltins Arena. And away goals might play dividends. Given the circumstances, we don't seem to score that many goals in total. So, yeah, if we could get one of our rare ones here today, that would be phenomenal. Another team with a pretty good side as well is this Schalke lineup. Çalhanoğlu in the team. Virgil van Dijk captains them as well. Mandragora in the midfield. De Jong in the midfield. Of course, De Jong, I think, has just gone to Barcelona in real life, hasn't he? So it's going to be a difficult test, this. This is the Champions League, after all. All the teams in here are pretty decent. As immediately a bit of defending for Juve to do. Çalhanoğlu is unable to convert the chance. Defending, not brilliant from Juventus again. Here is Kennedy stood over the corner then. 30 minutes on the clock. Schalke whip it in. Abraham near post. Perrin saves. Schalke, this is where I think we're going to be tested from corners and crosses into the box because they do have a bit of an aerial presence tonight, Schalke. Big Virgil van Dijk, Abraham up front. Kennedy going to find Çalhanoğlu. Another opportunity to put the cross in. He does it, but it's blocked for the first time. Underneath it comes to Conti. Conti to Çalhanoğlu. Lovely flick. Gets it off to Mandragora. Offside flag down. Kennedy again needs to put the cross in. They're waiting too long for this, but it's found its way to De Jong. Great interception. Chance for us to break. Actually, having said that, they've not committed too many men forward. Orsolini going to make the run now. And we played it. It's a poor ball in the area. Orsolini and Danjuma both at times are so wasteful. That is a definite yellow card if I've ever seen it. We're going to be booked just before half-time. I thought I could steal it off of De Jong's touch, and I just completely took him out, chopped him down. So that's a definite yellow, one that I kind of have no complaints about. It's what it is. It's a typical striker's challenge, but at the break, it's going to be 0-0. Neither side has had the better of the green here. Both teams fairly evenly matched, but yeah, I can't see either side scoring if I'm being honest. Fernandez plays it through. We have a little bit of space. Just going to try and force the keeper into the palm, back out. He has done a tremendous job. Oh my goodness. Not only has he saved it, he's put it out for a throw-in. Havertz, I don't know what you're trying there, my son. Even though that was such a poor cross, the positive sign, we got him behind and were able to force the keeper into a save, and I was praying he was going to palm it back out. He just did so well with it, though, and put it out actually for a throw-in. And it's looking like a 0-0 from Veltin's Arena tonight. It looks like that might be the case here, unless we can graft a chance right here. Playing the ball towards Emre Can. Can out wide again to Taylor. Taylor over the top ball. That is a fantastic pass, but Pavlenka has read it very, very well. He's done brilliantly tonight, their goalkeeper. He hasn't had a lot to do, but what he's done is they made it look relatively easy for him. We are a minute away from full time here, and like I said, it's been one of them nights. Neither side really looked too dangerous as we found Havertz. Havertz to Brandt. Brandt sent it across towards Curling! That was the chance! Oh, you've got to be joking! Why couldn't it just not drop in? Do you know what? Past seasons, that would have gone in. The season we're having at Juventus, though, it's been one of those frustrating years. And that's just added to it. If that was at Barcelona, when everything was going rosy, that had 100% dropped in the back of the net. Sending 0-0 at the Veltin's Arena. No away goal. And we'll see how that's going to pan out then for the second leg. But we had the chance right at the end as well. And to end off today then, we have Genoa. We could be looking, depending on how results go elsewhere, at potentially even clawing back these points now. We're up into third. We're 3 behind Inter, 2 behind AC. Scenes if we can pull it back and go on to level in terms of today's episode. I titled the last one, The Turnaround Begins Today. It began last episode, and now we've got to continue it with our final game of today, which is up against Genoa. Heading your way now. Are we going to pull this back? Are we going to go into level points with Inter and AC? Unbelievable to think that we could be on the same points as Inter if we get the right result here. Orsolini going to find us with that pass back to Orsolini. A little bit of space for him to exploit. He finds us with a ball back. The return pass, I didn't expect it. So I actually didn't take the greatest first touch in the world. But it's just popped up saying Juventus conceded the lowest amount of goals so far this season. Genoa scored the lowest. So in that regard, if we concede today, I'll be very disappointed with the boys. I feel like if we are going to score, it's probably going to be from a set piece in this early stages until Genoa are forced to maybe come out a little bit more. But a good defensive error away should sort it out. Never mind, we've got it back. And now we're going to try and take on our man. Is there anybody in the box though? That's the question. I mean, there is a couple of people still left in there. Can we swing in the delivery? There it is. Brandt, get up and win it. And he does, but he's hit the post. Oh, jeez. We hit the woodwork against Schalke. We've just hit it here. Julian Brandt, fantastic header. Come back off the upright. Really could have been us one in front there. Quite lucky to still have that ball as well. He took a really bad first touch, did our fullback. Still someone managed to keep it. Fernandez tried the through ball to him and we've lost it. Fernandez, Emre Can. Can back to Fernandez. Again, Juve try and do it on the edge of their area. Ziyech, lovely ball through, and I had my back to goal. I thought the keeper was going to come, so I panicked. I tried the first time shot because my back was to goal. I didn't have time to turn. It's not a great finish in the end, though. It is on the weaker right foot. First time we've been inside the area. The keeper didn't even bother coming out. I think I had time to maybe bring it under control. Panic, though, and that's one problem that I've had so far. Just not looked confident when I've been in that position. Ziyech has done very well here to keep hold of this. Can we get the chance, though? Robertson trying to find him with the return pass. It's given away, but Ziyech might steal it, and he's so close to doing that. They play their way out. Orsolini. Fernandez again. Ziyech again. Ziyech through! What a pass! Offside flag stays down, and Orsolini with the best chance so far of the second half. Whew, what a pass. Kai Havertz has come on, and we've got 20 minutes to find this goal. Corner swung in, Havertz, just play it back out. Not a good introduction to the game for Kai Havertz. Don't know what he's thinking again. That's why he has been dropped, because when he's playing, he does stuff like that, and you question it. You know, we had a great chance to keep the pressure on them there, and he's thrown it away by trying that. Fulgini on the right. We need to win the ball back. We're running out of time in the game. It's going to be put in, but it's going to get cleared away, and now there's a chance for us to break. This will have to be the final opportunity of this one, I feel. I'm going to try and play it back towards Fernandes. Havertz, keep hold. He's going to play it now. Through ball is on, and we are in with a massive chance for Juventus. Going to have to be right-footed, though. It's deflected, and it's gone in the back of the net. I think the shot was off target, but you will not hear me complain with that. Juve 1, Genoa 0. Why is our weak foot so bad? I think this was going off target, like I said. Oh, it's just the deflection that's taken it in. We didn't have the look against Schalke. We have got it here. The captain. It's going to be an own goal. Yeah, I knew it. The shot was off target. Doesn't matter how it goes in, though. Juventus have stolen it at the depth. And if we hold on, it would be a massive win. And there goes the full-time whistle. I mean, it's clear, right, that we lack goals at the moment. That is the big problem for Juventus. He's putting the ball in the back of the net. We've lacked it. 3 of our 4 games today have ended 1-0. The other one ended 0-0. So, yeah, I think the problem is we aren't scoring enough goals so that when we do get caught out defensively, we're losing a game, you know. It's not great to see, but at least we got the points. And as you can see then, 24 league games in, we sit 3 behind Inter, 2 behind AC Milan. We're back in the running for this title race. And you can see as well, 37 goals scored, 15 conceded. We actually have a better goal difference than the 2 above us. So if it comes down to that, might play pivotal. But hopefully it won't. Hopefully we can kind of kick on and keep getting the results and they'll drop points. For us, though, it's the chase of the Golden Boot up against Patrick Cutrone. Sanabria and Icardi even getting in there now as well. 13 goals to our name, 1 behind Cutrone, but he has played 4 games extra. So, yeah, he has had more games. Maybe I would have been on the same if we'd have played the same. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Massive turnaround, a massive episode as well in terms of clawing back the gap. Happy with that one. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to cast your vote on the position for the My Player story that's coming out, then do go head over to the community section of the channel. Other than that, though, guys, if you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button. We upload every single day. Hit the notification bell as well to be notified whenever new videos go live. Have a fantastic day, and I will hopefully see you all tonight for the Road to Glory Career Mode Champions League final. If not, that will be out tomorrow. But I'm going to try my hardest to give you guys it tonight. Until then, I'll catch you again soon. Adios!